Hey guys, in this video we're going to take a look at an answer to Lab 3.3. So in Lab 3.3 we have you writing to a text file the sum of two numbers to a text file. And as was mentioned in the starter, the first thing to do is to go through and type out some pseudocode. So I took the task, put it at the top, and then I typed out some pseudocode that we're going to use. So I want to open the file, so I'll make a variable called, I don't know, file handler maybe. You just make one up. And then I want to, let's see, open it from Python class, that's a folder, and I'll call it lab 03-3 data.txt. That sounds like a great name. Okay, not a great name, but a good enough name. And I need an escape character there. I think that's it. So that should open the file. Now, whenever you open it, you got to close it too. So close. And that takes care of that piece. So open it first, then I close it. Okay, now I want a loop that continues to process until I tell it otherwise. So I'll go ahead and set it to true. And I'll indent this code. And I want to be able to exit out of the loop, so I'll go ahead and write some code in here for that. If it's true, that the input do type exit to quit this program. I'll put single quotes around it to help them figure that out. And if that's true, I want to break out of the loop. So if they type in exit, I want to break out of the loop. Otherwise, just continue the loop. I need to get a first number, so I'll go ahead and say, let's make it a floating point. N1 would be good enough. Float, input, enter the first number. The second one's going to be very similar, so I'll copy and paste that because I'm too lazy to type it out again. Enter the second number. And then I add those two numbers together. Come on. Call it FLT sum, and I'll just add them together. 1 plus 2. And I want to write the answer to a file. So get the file handle dot write, and I'll go ahead and just write it to the file. I want my sum written. You know, I also want a carriage return after that, so I think I'll convert this to a string, and I'll concatenate on a carriage return, which is a new line. Okay, I think that's going to work. Of course, I always think it's going to work, otherwise I wouldn't stop typing, so the only way to verify it's actually going to work is to try it out. Okay, wish me luck. So go ahead and run it. No such file or directory exists. Well, that's a problem. For one thing, I didn't add in the append mode. And what happens, the append mode, if the file doesn't exist, it'll create it for you. Okay, cool. Now, I could have found that out by just looking at the code here. Next, where'd you go? Try it again. Okay, it's looking better. Just hit enter, exit. So it didn't blow up. That's a good idea. That's a good thing. Let's go see if it actually worked. I always think it's going to work, but as to whether it does or not, well, you have to just try it out. Sweet. It looks like I got it right. Anyway, hopefully you had some success also. This was a hard one. If you didn't, that's right, just go back and fix it. We're going to do something similar to it in the module assignment. So until then, I will talk to you later.